Pisces, welcome to your reading. So I'm going to start here with your current energy. Let's find out what's influencing you. You're learning something. Tell me about your past. And your strength. It's actually the Death card in the upright. And your near future. What else do you need to know about this situation? Pisces, your cards are jumping right out tonight. Tell me about your hopes or fears. Your potential outcome. So, Pisces, there's something happening here. You're in this prison of the mind. You're very much trapped in your own thoughts, and it's something that you're doing to yourself. Nobody put you there. Nobody said things were so bad that you now need to remove yourself from a situation. You're doing that yourself. You're coming up with stories in your head. It's the self-imposed prison. You're telling yourself something. Right now, your energy is the Five of Pentacles and being influenced by the Page of Pentacles. So you're feeling very left out in the cold, very abandoned, and it feels like almost a pattern that's repeating itself is what came to mind. But it feels like you've been down this path before, and so you're kind of drawing on your previous experience to help you understand the situation, but what you're actually doing is you're putting yourself into some sort of self-imposed prison. The universe wants you to focus on, don't do that, don't do that. So this is about moving forward. This is about not ending something, not taking some sort of break. If it was sitting like this, that would be the focus. It's not. It's sitting like this. It's sitting in reverse, moving forward. In your past, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So it feels like in the past, and this is the experience that you're drawing on, is that you thought you had something really stable with somebody that you thought would go the distance, somebody you thought you could maybe marry or at least be in a long-term committed relationship with, and maybe you were to an extent, but you saw it going longer than what it actually did. And that's the experience that you're drawing on today, is that this didn't work out and I thought so highly of this person and this relationship. And now I'm starting to see patterns repeat, and you're trapping yourself in your head right now. Your strength here, Scorpio energy, it's transformation. It's death and rebirth, because you never have an ending without a new beginning. And so it's kind of one of those things. You're convincing yourself that if things are going to end, which it doesn't look like they are, the universe is trying to tell you, no, that's not the case. There is going to be a new beginning here. It's going to take a minute for that to come, because I'm seeing the Wheel of Fortune, but it's not yet in the upright. It's in the reverse at the moment. So this feels a lot like you. Just feeling like things aren't going in your favor right now. Eight of Wands. There's something here about communication and miscommunication that's affecting this entire situation. Three of Wands. You're waiting to see how things are going to play out. Six of Wands in reverse. This is coming through as a fear. So you're so afraid that things aren't going to work out. This is just going to be another one of those relationships that had some potential and it never went anywhere. That is your fear. Page of Wands. This is communication, and this is a movement forward. That's sitting in your potential outcome. So let's start clarifying and see if we can get more to the story. Tell me about the Five of Pentacles with the Page of Pentacles. Five of Cups. Yeah, so there's a shift happening here, whether you realize it or not. But with the Five of Cups, you're really focused on the wrong thing. And don't take that the wrong way. It's kind of hard not to, but it's one of those things where if you look at the image of the card, you can see that there's 3 cups that are spilled over and 2 cups that are still in the upright. And so you're so focused on what has spilled over, you're so focused on these repeating patterns that you don't even realize where it's different and what matters more. So there's a perception shift that needs to happen. Tell me about the 4 of Pentacles, or I'm sorry, 4 of Swords in reverse, Ace of Pentacles. So focus on beginning a commitment with this person. Focus on establishing a foundation with this person. Give yourself the grace to accept some things as they are, to allow yourself to move forward. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. 5 of Wands in reverse. It's kind of one of those things when you look in the past and you look at all the obstacles and challenges that you've been through with different people, different relationships, whether friendships, romantic relationships, anything along those lines, even a work relationship, you're experienced enough to know, 1, the signs of obstacles and challenges as they happen, but then 2, like how to overcome those. And that's the experience that you're trying to draw on right now, but there's also a piece that you're not seeing and you're not getting. Tell me about this Death card. 7 of Swords. So this does feel like perception still. It's kind of one of those things where if you do realize that this person is taking advantage of you, or that you're constantly going to have to defend your own emotions and actions all the time, then you're going to end it. But it's also, at the same time, if you start bringing to light some of the things that they're calling out or that you're noticing about this other person, you do have the opportunity to have a new beginning and kind of have that kind of, it's almost like a restart button. Tell me about this Wheel of Fortune in reverse. The Sun in reverse. This feels a lot like you, and it has a lot to do with what you're focusing on versus what the universe wants you to focus on. Tell me about this 8 of Wands, this miscommunication, because that's coming through as a miscommunication. The Hermit. That's what triggered this self-imposed prison of the mind. There was some sort of miscommunication here. That's what's along, kind of almost making you take that step back to use your experience and figure out, okay, well, this probably doesn't have a future because of all these things that happened in the past, but those were in the past with different people and different scenarios, not applicable 100%. So focus on what the universe wants you to focus on, which is creating a solid foundation, not ending things, but actually working things out. Tell me about this 3 of Wands. The Empress, another 3. So you're waiting to see if this does have some sort of potential here, because what you're really seeking is that mutual love and support and abundance. You know that there's a potential here, and so you're kind of, part of you wants to wait and see, but at the same time, you don't want to self-sabotage either. Tell me about this 6 of Wands in reverse. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So you want things to continue. You want to continue learning about this other person. You want to be successful with this other person in this relationship. You do have this fear that nothing is ever going to work out, that it's just never going to go down the path of commitment. But that's not necessarily true, because we've got the Page of Wands sitting here in your potential outcome. Let's see if we can get one card on the Page of Wands. Now I'm getting the 6 of Wands on the upright. So again, this feels a lot like there is kind of a right setting of communication, a movement forward that's actually a positive one. This is a lot about being victorious, victory after a battle. So it could even be a verbal disagreement or something along those lines, because I am getting a miscommunication back here. But it feels like whatever this challenge and obstacle is at the moment, that you're going to get through it. You're going to overcome it, move forward. At least that's what I'm seeing right now. Let's see, any last messages from the universe for Pisces? Change. So there is something here about the way you're viewing things and what you actually should be viewing. So definitely change. Some sort of change in the way that you're viewing everything needs to happen. So Pisces, this is your reading. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.